Hello and welcome to another edition of Soccer Talk with Mumini Alao. My name is Tunde Koiki, your anchor, and with me in the studio is Mumini Alao. Thank you so much for joining us, as always.
Thank you, Tunde.
Interesting situation we are discussing today. It has to do with how do you put a value on magic? How do you put a value on incredible ability? How do you put a value on a man who has the ability to change a game single-handedly? How do you put the value on the man who can carry an entire team all by himself and lead them to heights probably unattained? How do you put a value on a man who someone has said has joined the pantheon of sporting greats but has not won the ultimate in world football? How do you put a value on Lionel Messi?
Today, that's about 7 questions, and I have just one answer. You cannot.
You cannot.
Okay, you cannot put a value on Lionel Messi. But if you want to try, maybe you'll be talking about in the region of maybe $1 billion.
$1 billion.
Or probably.
Isn't that a bit too far-fetched?
You can do better than that.
No, you actually
maybe £2 billion sterling.
I'm saying this because we're looking at what he's achieved over the past.
Yes, because if somebody like Pogba can go for close to £100 million, okay?
89 million pounds.
Yeah, with all due respect to Pogba, I don't think he can tie Lionel Messi's boots.
Ish.
Okay, in terms of value, in terms of talent. And I'm sure we're not exaggerating here. The latest contribution of Lionel Messi
at the El Clasico,
against Real Madrid. I think it came to that match. For me, Messi didn't show anything that we had not seen him do before. Is it the dribbles? Is it the feints? Is it the goals? We've seen all of that before, even better than we saw against Real Madrid. But what we saw different on that day was his determination to make a statement. Yeah. At least for me, that was the first thing I noticed. Okay, within the first few minutes of the game, I said, wow, Messi is up for this game. And I tried to reason why. And then I look back in the last couple of weeks, it's all been Ronaldo. It's been Ronaldo all the way.
Ronaldo this,
Ronaldo that, Ronaldo won.
Ronaldo was on the pitch for 90 minutes as well.
Today, Ronaldo won the European Championship with Portugal, whereas Messi couldn't win the Copa America with Argentina. Yeah. Okay, Portugal, they are close to qualifying for the 2018 World Cup. Argentina, they are struggling. Okay, then Ronaldo just broke
100 Champions League goals.
And they are doing well on the La Liga table. Barcelona got knocked out by Juventus. So it's been about Ronaldo, and Messi wanted to tell everybody, I am still the king, okay, in that El Clasico. And I think that's exactly what he did. Okay, because look at the equalizer. He took on the ball and took out all the defenders, took out the goalkeeper. And then look at the winning goal in the last second of the game. And then he removed his shirt and showed it to the crowd. I am Lionel Messi.
Just in case he didn't know.
I mean, and to be honest, with all due respect, with all modesty, today, I told myself, oh, I was right after all. You know, because as I said, when the game started, I told myself, this guy just wants to tell us, I am Messi. And really, at the end of the game, that was what he showed. He removed his shirt and showed it to the whole world. In case you didn't know,
I'm Messi.
I'm Messi. Okay, and that for me,
his greatest rival.
That tells the story because his greatest rival was on the pitch. So it was.
Did he make any telling contribution?
So it was for us to make a direct comparison between Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, and I think the outcome is predictable. Anybody you ask will tell you the winner of that contest.
I know, but this argument will continue.
Yeah.
Is he the greatest footballer that we've ever seen?
Well,
everybody still puts that until he wins a FIFA World Cup at the back of his neck. But do you really have to win a FIFA World Cup to be regarded as the greatest? I mean, someone like Luis Figo didn't win the FIFA World Cup. George Weah didn't win a FIFA World Cup.
And both of them are not regarded as the greatest. Remember today.
True.
Okay.
True.
So really, when you talk about the greatest means he has no peers. Okay. And in boxing, Muhammad Ali called himself the greatest, and he had the record to back it up. He was world champion 3 times, and he beat everybody during his era. Okay, so to be honest, I would think that Lionel Messi not winning the World Cup or a major championship with Argentina would take something away from being the greatest. But in terms of being probably one of the best talents that football has
ever seen,
absolutely, Messi will be among the top 3.
I mean, the records are there. I mean, I have some of them here. 343 La Liga goals, 94 goals in the Champions League, 43 in the Copa del Rey, 12 in the Super Copa, 5 in the FIFA Club World Cup, 3 in the UEFA Super Cup,
beyond
500
the records,
goals.
Beyond the records, Messi is a natural. Okay, is a natural talent. I mean, when he gets the ball, the way you will think the ball is actually stuck to his feet, and then his movements. Okay, so it's just a natural. Unlike a Ronaldo, with all due respect, who has worked very hard to get to where he is today. Okay, for Messi, I think I remember reading about Messi somewhere when the managers of Barcelona, when they first brought him to La Masia, okay, the Barcelona Academy. The story was that, look, are you not going to watch the Barcelona training today? Lionel Messi is going to be on show, okay? Because for them, they had never seen anything like him before, okay? And then by the time he now came into the La Liga and the rest of the world started seeing him play, we realized what they were talking about. So I think we cannot exhaust the adjectives when it comes to describing what Messi has brought to world football. But I think it will help him a great deal if he wants something big with Argentina.
Do you think he should go to England? A lot of people talk about that. There's always been this talk about, yes, he's fantastic, he's good. Can he do it on a cold, wet Monday night in Stoke City?
Messi has played against the best that England has to offer in the Champions League.
But not Stoke City.
Chelsea, the rest of them.
Not teams as agricultural as Stoke City or West Brom.
Unless you are telling me that the referees in England will not do their job. Because a player like Messi, all he needs is the referee's protection. And he will shine in any league.
No matter where it is.
He will shine. He's a natural. He will shine in any league. For God's sake, what does Stoke have to offer? You know, that Chelsea doesn't have to offer in terms of physicality.
That Real Madrid doesn't have to offer.
In terms of physicality, yes. Okay. But whereas Stoke cannot match the Atletico, Real Madrid,
Bayern Munich.
Okay, so I think those who say he has to play outside of Spain before they can agree that he's the best, I think they are just being unfair to him.
Yeah, I agree. But finally, let's go back to the first question again.
Okay.
What value can one possibly place on Lionel Messi? When you look at everything, I mean, Pogba, we looked at everything, his ability, his merchandising potential, commercial rights, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. What can someone like Lionel Messi, despite the fact that he's, 30 years old now?
27, 28?
He's late 30s, but late 20s, yeah. Let's just say 29, 30. Yeah. What can Messi possibly command in today's market?
Well, I guess it's his father that is manager. Yeah. So he will actually be the best to ask. And don't forget that they also had some problems with the tax authorities in Spain recently.
So we shouldn't say anything.
They will be factoring that back because they will have to get that money back.
So they might be watching this show.
You'll be looking at maybe $500 million will be more like it.
No one will pay that.
Don't be surprised that somebody will be able to put that kind of money on the table.
That's how much you buy a club. Southampton doesn't even cost $500 million.
Well, we're talking about Lionel Messi here, the best player in the world.
The best player in the world. Thank you so much, Mumini Alao, again, for giving us some of your interesting insights into some of the most interesting issues in world football. That's our show. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Sine Koiki. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.